Good morning, everyone. My name is Rachel Pananapnawer. Today, I will present our paper entitled Impact of the COVID-19 Pandemic on Companies' Financial Performance. Is it the same in our industry sector? The COVID-19 pandemic has had a significant impact on the Indonesian economy. The survey in July 2020 showed that 82% of companies experienced a decline in revenue. 9 sectors that, as shown in the slide, that were deeply affected and even lost due to the COVID-19 pandemic. In addition to having a negative impact, several types of industry have a positive effect. Based on the statement from the Coordinating Ministry for Economic Affairs, 5 industrial sectors as shown in the slide that experienced growth in the pandemic situation. Some results from previous studies that show the negative and positive impacts of the COVID-19 pandemic. The negative impact is result in research by David et al. 2020, which state that the COVID-19 pandemic caused financial performance to decline. And the positive impact is in a study conducted Siswanto, showed that several companies experienced an increase in profitability. This can be interpreted that even during the pandemic, the company still maintain its financial performance. In the study, there are 5 hypotheses as shown in the slide based on the background. Hypothesis 2, the type of industry positively affected during COVID-19 in the study were the primary consumer goods industry, the energy industry, and the health industry. And hypothesis 3, the type of industry negatively affected during COVID-19 in the study were the non-primary consumer goods industry and the transportation and logistics industry. The population used in this study were all companies listed on the Indonesian Stock Exchange. The research conducted the research observation in 2019 to 2020. The sample company in this study were all selected based on specific criteria. The sample company is listed on the Indonesian Stock Exchange and the company published financial reports from 2019 to 2020. This is the measurement of the variable. Financial performance is ratio between net profit and total asset. And the COVID-19 pandemic is a dummy variable that describes the COVID situation. Variable positively affect industrial sector is a dummy variable that describes the positive impact industrial sector. And variable negatively affect industrial sector is a dummy variable that describes the negative impact industrial sector. Next is the control variables are firm size and leverage. Size is measured with the logarithm of the company's total assets, and leverage is measured with ratio between total debt and total asset. To evaluate the hypothesis of this research, we use the following analysis model. Statistical test. The study was analyzed by using panel data regression analysis. Starting with the selection of the right panel data regression model, the test results show that the best model is the fixed effect model. And next is The test was continued with the heteroscedasticity test. The results show that there is heteroscedasticity problem. With this result, hypothesis testing is carried out with using weighted least squares. Next is descriptive statistics. The following are the results of our research. The descriptive statistic table is shown on the slide. Next is hypothesis testing. These are results of the weighted least square panel model that tests using the critical application. Next is conclusion. 1. The COVID variable has a p-value less than 0.05 and the coefficient indicate the direction of the negative relationship, meaning that hypothesis 1 is proven that COVID-19 pandemic negatively affect financial performance. These results show that after COVID-19 pandemic, financial performance has decreased. 2. Variable D1 shows a p-value less than 0.05 and the coefficient indicate the direction of a positive relationship, meaning that hypothesis 2 proven that companies in the type of industry that were positively affected during COVID-19 had better financial performance than companies in other types of industry. 3. Variable T2 shows a p-value less than 0.05 and the coefficient indicates the direction of a negative relationship, meaning that the hypothesis 3 proven that company in the type of industry that was negatively affected during COVID-19 has worse financial performance than company in other types of industry. The result for the control variable. The variable size shown a p-value less than 0.05 and the coefficient indicates the direction of a positive relationship, meaning that hypothesis 4 is proven that firm size has a positive effect on financial performance. The leverage variable shows a p-value less than 0.05 and a coefficient indicates a negative relationship, meaning that hypothesis 5 is proven that leverage has a negative effect on financial performance. That's all from today's presentation. Thank you for your attention.